gallery. Do it.
Change the view to gallery.
Okay. I changed it and it's still just showing Titus. Okay.
What?
It's just showing you, but okay. I guess we're gonna roll with that. I don't know. I feel like it's the setting inside of all of this screen view. It's two in the corner and then it's one big picture of whoever's talking.
Yeah, you need
But
to
it's okay. However, I did all of the different ones. I did number one, number two, the one that has everybody. But guess what? We are Facebook Live, so
we made it.
Did.
all right, with Facebook Live. Oh, what was that one song? We going live. Tyler's gonna feel like singing today. All right, Facebook
I don't know that
family.
song. Is this a song you just wrote?
No, it was a song that you wrote on the show when you were trying to irritate my life.
You know,
We going live. I'm gonna bring up that episode, and I want to say it's episode 26. You and Takara, y'all had a whole song, but it's okay.
Well, you know them prophetic songs that are written like that. I don't always remember.
Me neither.
So they just like on the spot songs.
Going live, live, live.
Did it go like that?
Something like that. Something like that. Okay, Facebook Live. We are here today. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to be here. Another day's journey, and we are all still here. Hello. Let's say hello to our guest. Here. Hello. Let's say hello.
There is an echo.
We got it. We're working it out.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, Mr. Kara Hyde, CEO Winking Out.
The one and only.
And we have the pen and heart. We're gonna call him the songwriting guru, Titus Glenn. I just really want to clap for Titus. All right, and I am Miss Madam Secretary. Yes, and this is TT&T, where we spotlight independent artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. Listen, our show is on Wednesday, but you can view us Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, on the on the back view, we also have. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the announcements at the beginning of the show. We also have Letters to Madam every Tuesday night at 7:00, and we also have Lyric Talk on Friday. Y'all listen, Pen and Heart, Letters to Madam, TT&T. We are a whole brand out here in these streets. So let's give us a round of applause, because I know at this point we should be up in the year. Praise God for consistency. All right, so we are gonna move along in the show. Are y'all ready to play a game?
Yeah, I can hardly.
All right, we're gonna call this childhood games. Okay, childhood games. We love to play games, but these are the childhood games. All right, we're gonna start with Mr. Carr Hyde. What was the childhood game that started with mother and asked a question?
Mother, may I?
That's right. Titus Glenn, what was your childhood game that had in the title the name Goose?
Duck, duck, goose.
That's right. That's okay. Takara Hyde, what was your childhood game that had something to do with the traffic light?
Red light, green light.
That's right. Titus Glenn, what was your childhood game that involved 2 jumping ropes instead of 1?
Double Dutch.
That's right. Takara, there was a man named Simon, and he did what?
Simon Says.
Okay. Titus Glenn, there was a game. If you were a fast mannish or mannish girl or mannish boy, you played this hide and go. No, I'm just playing.
See?
I'm just kidding.
I know what that game is. I played that game well.
Cause y'all fast. Y'all too fast.
Okay. Listen, this is TTNT, where we spotlight entrepreneurs, everyday people in entrepreneurs. I want to ask a question. You guys did wonderful in the game. I want to ask a question, and we're just gonna take about 2 to 3 minutes on it. How did everybody feel? Get with one word about the Grammys, the Oscars. I'm sorry, Takara. How did you feel? One word.
Disappointed.
Okay. Titus Glenn, what did you feel about the Oscars? One word.
About the entire Oscars, right? And not just one incident.
The question remains the same. How do you feel about the Oscars?
I'll say milestone.
Okay. And I'm going to end with this. I am going to celebrate the things that needed to be celebrated, because for the first time in history, the Oscars was ran, the production, by an all-Black cast. A lot of people don't know that, but for the first time in history, the production was ran by all-Black cast. And that is a major, major milestone that may have got overshadowed by other things, but for the first time in history, we're still opening doors, and I am proud about that. And I wanted that to be spotlighted on tonight. I'm going to give it over to Titus Glenn to take us to a break.
Well, here we go, y'all. We get ready to go on break with our guest in the room. Our guest is already here. So we're going to I went blank. I thought Madison is gonna tarry a little bit.
You want another game? You want another game?
Well, you normally go up to about 9:20, so I figured this.
After the Grammys, you are okay. Chris already got. Anyways, I don't. Okay, y'all, we're not gonna do so much shade today. On Titus Glenn. Okay. He can't even help himself, y'all. He can't even help himself.
So much shade.
No, but we ready. We gonna go in. We can go with our guest. Our guest is already waiting in the room.
Yeah.
It's been a day, y'all. So I think I'm kind of getting myself together. I'm not used to. I was being lazy.
Relax, relate, release.
Transparency. I was being lazy because my green screen has been down since the concert, and I was like, "Oh, I'll put it up," and I waited to the last minute, and I'm like, "My green screen's not here," and I've been missing my green screen with our logo. So, anywho, all right, we're gonna get into some music from our guest on tonight, Mr. Smallwood himself, Mr. Donnelly Smallwood. We're gonna play some of his music, and we're gonna get him in the room. This is let's play Greater Than Ever. I'm gonna make sure that we are sharing our sound before we get him in the room, and we're gonna get it in. All right, here we go.
with tears before you. There's nothing I can do but stand on your word. No sickness and no disease can ever come close to me. My God has protected me. So glad that you set me free. So I won't be shaken. I'm standing still. You are my fortress. You are my shield. I won't be shaken. I'm standing still. You are my fortress. You are my shield. I'm calling your presence to fall. I'm calling your glory to fall. I'm calling your blessings to fall. Greater than ever. I'm calling your presence to fall. I'm calling your glory to fall. I'm calling your blessings to fall. Greater than ever. I'm longing for you. I'm thirsty for you. I'm fasting for more of you. Your word has made me new. It washed me through and through. There's nothing that you can't do. I put my trust in you. My spirit will reign with you. I won't be shaken. I'm standing still. I'm standing still. You are my fortress. You are my fortress. You are my shield. You are my shield. I won't be shaken. I won't be shaken. I'm standing still. I'm standing still. You are my fortress. You are my shield. And I'm calling your presence. Calling your glory. I'm calling your blessings. Greater than ever. I'm calling your glory. Bless us with your spirit, Jesus. Greater than ever. Greater than ever. Greater than
No.
Wait on our audience. Mel.
Yes.
Listen, I think I'm going to have to report the audience to HR. Because this right here, not acceptable.
I know. Yep.
Y'all, TTNT, our fam, how you guys are doing today? Those that are in the chat, please like, share this video on tonight, this podcast tonight. We have another indie artist. We are building the bridge to building another bridge. I'm pretty sure there are other platforms that are out there, but we have chosen to
Not better than
spotlight.
ours. Not better than ours.
Not better than ours. No,
Not
no,
that
not at
far.
all.
Not at all. Not that.
So we are building a platform to celebrate indie artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. And today we do have Donnelly Smallwood. Give it up for Donnelly Smallwood, everybody. Donnelly, how are you, sir?
I'm good in yourself, sir.
I'm good. Am I saying your name right? I want to make sure.
Not at all. Not at all.
I was like something in my Holy Ghost was saying. So you may want to check that.
Nah, it's Donnelly. Donnelly.
Donnelly. Okay, Donnelly. Got you. Listen, something was saying. Ask this man how to say his name. Donnelly.
So good, man.
How did you get the name?
It's Irish, actually.
Irish.
It's Irish, actually. I didn't know that until I named my son after me, and then my wife told me. My wife came to me and said, your name is Irish, and the way that I tell people when they want to remember it, I just tell them to think of saying that Irish, like Donnelly.
Oh.
You can never mess up. So that's all I know. Probably from, all right, slavery.
Accent. Like, y'all hear that accent though? Y'all hear the accent? Where are you from, man? Because the accent is heavy.
So I'm originally from Maryland, the Eastern Shore.
Baltimore.
Facts. I was raised in Cambridge. So Baltimore was like my second home between Cambridge, Salisbury, DC, Baltimore. My uncle is actually a really big radio personality in Baltimore, Jay Harmon. But that's another story, So that's how I know about Baltimore. He used to have a group called Jay Harmon and Holy, and they used to do plays before Medea did it. And they used to always do stuff in Baltimore. So that's why I know about Baltimore. Yeah. But
we have a lot of people on here, but it's something interesting about your accent that is like, you're not from Texas.
No.
No twang or whatever. So man,
I live in Connecticut now, though. But I met a few people from Connecticut, and it's weird because I met some Connecticutians and I met some New Yorkers who sound like they're from the country, and it's confusing, but it is what it
is. Well, maybe they're from the country in Connecticut.
It is a country in Connecticut. Yes, it is. It definitely is.
Maybe all the country people in whatever they are sound the same.
Facts. I agree. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna continue this conversation.
Okay.
And we'll just go around asking questions, and it's really we just like to have fun on this.
Yes, sir.
On this podcast. So my question is going to be to you tonight is how did you get started in your music career?
So let's go back to my mom, a beast singer. Beast. She used to perform on stages with people like Kurt Franklin, the Clark sisters, all of that kind of stuff. She was my first idol. And then I grew up listening to, like I said, the Clark sisters, Yolanda Adams, Marvin Sapp, Not a Time or a Place was my favorite song by Marvin Sapp. I grew up on pretty much high singers and different things of that nature. So I was listening to them and all kinds of stuff. But my mom was like more so my idol of everything. And when I first seen her perform on the stage in the Lincoln Theater, I think is in DC. The Lincoln Theater in DC, they did a play called My Story, My Song. And mind you, I had heard her singing my whole entire life. But when I seen her on that big stage singing with Karen Clark and Tanya Blunt at the time, Tanya Blunt was huge because she had just done Sister Act 2. Tanya Blunt was the one that was sitting on the piano singing His Eyes on the Sparrow with Lauryn Hill. So they had to play with her. And then there was a lady named Tiffany, family members, different people. And I saw my mom and I'm like, yo, that's cool. Like, that's real cool. Like, fire. So mind you, I was a stagehand, but I actually was the one who got a chance to, like, when Karen Clark needed water, whatever the situation was, I would run and get it for her. So from that moment, I was probably like 11 or 12 at that time, right? I was probably younger than that. I was probably like 10 or 11. But I had been trying to sing and it was trash. Everybody had told me, they was like, yo, you sound garbage. I used to stand in church. They used to tell me, sit down. My sisters and them used to laugh at me when I sang and tell me, shut up. It was so bad. It was so bad. But I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this. So I kept singing. Smokey Norfolk came out when I was 12 with I Need You Now. And that was my first solo song. And I sung it and everybody didn't tell me to shut up. So when everybody didn't tell me to shut up, I was like, all right, I'm finna start singing now for real, for real. And from there, then my next almost big break, this is where it all really gets started, the story. There was a guy named Anthony Jeter who found Mario out of Baltimore, Maryland. Once Mario was about to get signed, they were about to sign me, get me signed as well. And I sung for the guy loved me, all that kind of stuff. But I was a real troublesome kid in school. So my mother told me, she said, if you can't do right in school, I can't trust you to go on that road and do good on that road. So that was my first great opportunity that my mom said, nah, I couldn't do. But I noticed, I started to know from there that I had potential, untapped potential that I didn't even know that I had. And from there, probably about, we'll skip some, my mother went through a period of, being sick and different things of that nature. So, it was a kind of a rough patch from there. She went through having brain tumors, history of 16 and 18 seizures back-to-back, carpal tunnel, fibromyalgia, a diabetic, multiple different things. And she's still breathing, still walking, still talking, everything today. But, we went through that period. So we moved to Connecticut when I was 15, about to be 16. And I met my brother. My friend, his name is Marcus Allen. And I met him and he hit me to the studio. Once he hit me to the studio, I got a chance to go in with this guy named Andre Dale, who wrote Jenny from the Block and wrote a whole bunch of songs, In Those Jeans, Virginia Wine, all this kind of stuff in Connecticut. So I got a chance to go in the studio with him, but I was trash because I knew how to sing, but studio singing was completely different.
So basically, your career, the way you got started is really impeccable. I guess to see your mom standing on that stage, pretty much that was like, I see something there.
Yeah.
Not only do I see her, but I see me doing that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Was that inspiration that basically was like, hey, this is what I want to do, and can't nobody stop me from doing it.
Yeah, for sure. And
I think that's the thing about life, though. When you get something in your heart to do, I don't care who says whatever they got to say. It's something in you that pushes you to do it, no matter the criticism, no matter what sometimes even the things that you might tell yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's something innate in you that's like, hey, we gonna do this. So that's what's up. That to even hear you tell your story from how you kind of got all these no's, even when you get in the studio. Oh man, that don't sound good, but still pushing yourself. You say, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but I know that I can do this.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm going to relinquish my stance, and I'm going to turn it over to Madam Secretary, who's going to answer her questions, and then we'll give it to Wink and our production herself to finish it off.
Okay, perfect.
Hello, sir. First of all, let's just start off the right way. We got beef. Okay, instant beef. The Dolphins on your head. What are we doing with that? What's going on with the Dolphins?
They used to be trash. They used to be trash. They're not trash anymore. They used to be trash. They're not trash anymore because they got the cheetah.
Okay, we'll let you. I don't know if I'm gonna let you slide on that, but we got beef. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
But what counteracted the beef is you have one of the greatest on your chest right now.
For sure.
Bishop said that. Bishop said that they are trash. Just to make you aware. Yeah, Bishop designate Kearney is watching.
Listen, we here. But you have one of the greatest on there. So I that tells me, right, by your shirt. I'm not looking at your hat because it's throwing me off. Okay. But your shirt is telling me you know music. There we go. Yes. Oh, hey, hello. Donnelly, right? Donnelly.
I hear you.
So you love music. So I want to know about that journey. When did you fall in love? For lack of better words, I don't know if you ever seen Brown Sugar, but she asks us a question. She said, when did you ever fall in love with hip hop? But I'm gonna ask you,
Right.
when did you fall in love with music? Because I can tell you came ready tonight.
That's so easy. Ready?
Yeah,
Michael
shoot.
Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael
What
Jackson.
song? What song did it for you? Was it the performance?
Man, everything it snows. When you speak about Michael Jackson, you can't say one thing. It's disrespectful. Like, he was the only dude who could walk up on a stage, perform his whole set, and know when his keyboardist was messing up in the middle of a concert, and literally sing the line that his keyboard is not playing and messing up, and still keep going in his show. Like, he fired his keyboard player on the show. Like, while he was singing, he was firing his keyboard player. Like Michael Jackson is the
legit.
Yeah. It don't pass him.
Fell in love with it. Okay, cool. So
I did R&B. I did that. I did R&B before I gave my life to Christ and started doing Christian music. That's what I did. I was working with Day 26. My brother was working with Neo, and I was working with him through that kind of stuff. We was working. I met with Trey Songz, was about to sign with Troy Teller and Songbook. All that kind of stuff, had deals on the table, all that kind of stuff. And that was all because of Michael Jackson. Every time I went in the studio, sung, danced, anything. And I used to be skinny. I'm fat now, but I used to be skinny. And I used to go in the studio. And whenever I touched that studio, after my brother Marcus kind of taught me how to do the studio right, I channel Michael Jackson every time I went in the studio. Wow. Even when I was singing like me, I channeled Michael Jackson just because it was something that he gave that nobody else could ever give, period.
Wow. Just an all around amazing performer. Okay, touche.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You listen, since you going there, you said you was with Days 26, Neo, all of that. What was that experience like? So 2-part question. What was that experience like? And then number 2, and I'm gonna land my Bentley plane, because one day I'll have a whole Bentley plane. But what was that experience like? And then number 2, do you feel like you've had your 15 minutes of fame?
Cool. That's a crazy, wonderful question. So first is with Day 26. So with Day 26, when they came out, they had their lead. I consider him the lead singer because he was, Robbie was known to do runs and riffs. Q was known to do riffs with the sexiness. Willie was known to be sexy more. And Fat Mike was known, to sing. But Brian, he was the one with the range, and they would put range in the harmonies and all of that kind of stuff for me. So Brian is the one that I signed to. But before I signed to Brian, I was working with my brother Marcus, who produced Do You for Neo. That went number 3 on the charts. But with him, I was hearing all kinds of artists being introduced to all kind of different artists from different studio sessions that he was working in, and different things of that nature, and different artists, and hearing different artists and different things being presented. So that's what got me to a place where I was able to be in those rooms. Like Trey Songz came to Waterbury. I sung for Trey Songz' manager. His manager was ready to put me on the team with him. I messed up the deal. Funny thing is, every situation that I had besides one, I messed them up myself, because it was my hand to God. At that time, I moved too fast. All I had to do to sign with Trey Songz was learn about his manager, where he came from, his lifestyle and everything, write an essay kind of and present that to him, because he wanted me to know what he stood for. But I went so fast to do that everything I read back to him was the opposite. It wasn't about him. It was about someone else. And I messed up my deal that way with him.
Gotcha.
I had a $1 million deal on the table that was 360. So we just didn't go with that because it was 360. And at that time that I got offered that $1 million deal, I had met my wife. We had started dating, and I had started, getting more into God. And I wasn't for me, R&B music, and this for me, it was vain for me. I used to sing R&B music just to do what young boys do. I didn't really have a love for R&B music. Okay. I could just do it really well. I was really good at doing it. And
Okay.
I can write in different things. So that's what that situation was. And I got in church and I kind of gave that life. But I had opportunities of meeting some people. I'm not going to say all of the names of people I met because I don't want to be, how they call it, a name thrower or whatever they call it.
Drop. Yeah, name drop. Got you.
Yeah, name drop. Really, so.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, I have a segment here in a little bit, and we'll dig right on into your genre, and I know who you about to channel when we get into that portion. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn it over. We may be here for a break, but I'm gonna turn it over to Wing It Now Productions, Takara Hyde.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get in a break, and then we'll bring it back to Takara. Donnelly, yes?
Yes, sir.
Nelly, okay. Donnelly, yes. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I get it
like that.
right.
Donnelly. Irish. Donnelly. Say it like
Donnelly.
But yeah, you got
Donnelly.
it. And I know you can sing because I watch your video, so you can
Oh,
sing
me?
behind notes. So yeah. Donnelly. Yeah. That video is fire too. I want to applaud you on it. The video, I don't know the name of the song. I don't want to lie to you, but
New beginning.
Yes, that joint is fire.
Yeah,
bro.
I appreciate
That joint
it.
is fire. Yeah.
Appreciate
Congratulations to your release, man.
Appreciate it. So
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
get into this next song by you, man. I want you to set it up. We're gonna get into Be Different. So if you could just set it up, and once you're done,
Bro.
I'll press play.
My first Christian song ever that I released, Be Different. My favorite joint. I was coming from I was lukewarm at that time.
Okay.
Really lukewarm. I was gang banging. I was living the life. I was in church, then gang banging when I got out of church. I was fighting and partying and acting crazy, doing all that kind of stuff, and then go right back into church. So at that time it was a lukewarm record. So the song, Be Different. If I knew back then what I know now, at that time when I gave my life to Christ and decided to really try to live for him when I wrote that song, if I knew back then what I know now, it would have been different because a lot of things changed once I really started trying to really surrender my life to him. So that's my record. I love that record.
That's what's up. So here you go, guys. This is Be Different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first single, gospel single. Come on! On this one right here, we're gonna give God all the praise, all the glory, and all the honor. So many times in life, things weigh you down. You keep putting up a fight. Now you're back to the ground. Try to do the best you can, but don't give up. Just call on his name and don't worry about a thing. I know a name that's higher than any other. I know a name that makes all demons flee. I know a name that will fill you in the time of sorrow. I know a name that reigns forever. If I knew back then what I know now, be different. If I knew back then what I know now, be different. If I knew back then what I know now, be different. If I knew back then what I know now, be different. I struggle every day to live right, but I made up my mind. I'm gonna win this fight. Whatever comes my way, I'll hold my head high and say, God, you lead the way, and I'll be alright. I know a name that makes all demons flee. I know a name that will fill you in the time of sorrow. I know a name that reigns forever. If I knew back then what I know now, be different. If I
You got scared of
He's
that.
an on time God.
You got scared of that pink slip. That's what happened.
Right.
Oh my gosh, what an incredible song. Thank you for sharing that song with us.
Thank you.
Madam Secretary has Angry, and I think this is mine. Yeah, I love that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I knew back then what I know now, things would be different.
Why did
Amen.
you? Oh my goodness, you said that so churchy. Like you,
What?
you, like you, like you finna get ready to tell a testimony.
Yes.
Oh God, if I
So many,
knew then what
yeah, for real though.
It's
To
another
be
day.
honest with you, if I would have stayed in school, I probably would have been a famous photographer.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
So I love that. So we're gonna get back to you. You said some things that really impact me about being an artist on both sides of the coin.
Yes, ma'am.
It's incredible, right? So what
ma'am.
is so different about gospel music compared to R&B music?
Gospel music is selfless. It's selfless. When you sing R&B music, like I said, for me, and it's just me, that's my opinion. It's so vain. It's so lack of humility. It's just like to do what young boys did, to get women to, it attracts what young men like. For Christian music, it's about singing about something better than me. All that I went through in my life, my pop's not being there. I ain't gonna get into the whole thing with my pop's not being there. Situations that went on with my mom's, and different things that took place, and happened in my life, molestation, all different kinds of stuff that happened.
Yeah.
Singing about God is just like nobody kept me through any of that. He did.
Right.
It wasn't me, nobody else. It wasn't me finally coming out saying it. Yes, that's helpful. And that definitely is a healing process to come out and speak about it and say about the molestation. But God kept me through all of that. So singing about something better than myself is like wonderful. And I'll never, ever change. I don't care if my hand to God, if I was offered $1 billion deal right now, no strings attached, to start singing R&B music again, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. I would not do it.
Wow,
it's just,
that's incredible.
So
That's incredible, and I love that that about you. I have different elements in my music as well, and I have an appreciation. And I see you have appreciation for Michael Jackson. Is there anybody else that influenced you? Because you talked heavily about your mom, and you talked about Karen Clark Sheard. Is there any other artists that encouraged you to continue on in this journey?
Jay Moss, Tony, Leandria, Kim Burrell. I'll make a lot of people mad saying this, but I never was one to really care what people had to say. I literally just started liking Brandy. I didn't like Brandy back in the day. I did not like Brandy.
I just started on here. Are you cussing on her?
I think you said a cuss word, but I didn't.
Oh my goodness, Brandy is
very
Cinderella.
confrontational. I see he's very confrontational.
What's funny is I only liked one song of Brandy's back in the day, really liked, and that was Have You Ever. And all of the stuff that people talk about, she didn't do in Have You Ever. She sung straight a ballad. She didn't do all the undertones and all of that. She just literally sung the song straight, and I like it. I like that more.
Almost doesn't count, but you right there with it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
She had her moments. There were definitely songs that I feel like were that can press the test of time with Brandy. But for me, I feel like this is just personal. I feel like Brandy is one of those artists where she's a real singer.
I agree.
Like she sings what she hears and feels. And I feel like for me, growing with Brandy, because I kind of feel like the same thing, Titus, was a cuss word. But growing in the journey with Brandy, I can tell that life happened. And when life happens in your music, it transitions. There's several artists that I can mention, like Mary J. Blige. I'm a huge Mary J. Blige fan. Every inch of her life has a different tone, has a different feel. So, to come to the defense of Brandy, I think sometimes when we're pushed in the music business so young, we're inexperienced.
Right.
And when life happens, you gain more of a respect and more of a honor to be in this position. Which leads me to my next question, my final question. What is the next chapter for you?
Oh man, that is a really good question. It would probably have to be dang, I don't know. It's so many. Yeah.
Yes, I did it. I stopped you.
Yeah.
Like, do you have another project coming out? Or do you have a
Yes,
book coming out?
yes.
Are you going to do
had
a movie
song.
deal?
Yes. So I actually just wrote some stuff for a movie. I won't tell you all because it was well, I didn't. It was some stuff that my family members was doing. They have a deal with Dame Dash. So they shoot movies, and I wrote some stuff on there for them. You know, they asked me to. They didn't, so I wrote the stuff for them and got it to them and different things of that nature. For the movie, the soundtrack of the movie. But as far as myself, like I got a song that I had wrote a long time ago, and it's called "I Won't Let Go." And the first time that the song was supposed to be released, it wasn't released right. It was so bad because people got in the way of their people let their I don't want to say this wrong because it was a relative of mine, but people allowed their give me a word, Mr. Titus, for when somebody is just completely standing in the way of greatness because of their selfishness or because of being afraid to just let go and see something new happen.
They're stuck
Controlling.
in their ways.
Controlling.
I said stuck in their ways.
They're stuck in their ways.
Set in their ways.
Set in their ways.
Can't
right.
Can't see the bigger picture.
Right.
Oh,
Can't see the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so the song, I had told this person, I have a cousin, my cousin Will Davis, who's produced for Rich Tobert, Chris Bender. He plays drums for everybody you can name, Maverick City. He played for Todd Delaney. All of the big artists he plays for them. He just was at Transformation Church. He's up and coming. He's a drummer, but a producer, Will Davis.
Right.
Amazing, right? Mm-hmm. So me and him did this song. And I told this relative of mine, let him be on this song. He had produced it already. But when I signed this deal to my relative, I told my relative, I said, let him be a part of this because you more so have like the old school vibe, but you still are nice. So if you mix the new school with the old school, you can get something. But when people don't want to move out of the way or pride out of their way, move pride out of the way, then so when they release the song,
it could be intimidation.
Intimidation, true, and great, and it didn't do anything. The song didn't do anything. The song didn't do anything. You can't even find it because I had it removed. Like the song it didn't do anything. So I'm in the process of re-releasing that song the way that I felt like it should. And what my cousin did this time, he took the idea that he had, my uncle, his original idea, then what my uncle's idea was, and he made something great out of it. So, and that's what would have happened if we released it the first time the right way, but nah. So when we're about to release it, that's crazy.
That's awesome. I really feel like, man, we definitely need to do a second show with you. Like, because there's so many different layers to you that we haven't even scratched the surface with. First of all, I want to thank you for coming on the show, talking behind the scenes, scheduling. Thank you so very much for being such a easy person to reach and contacting everything. It's very important that you know how special you are in the industry. You've touched so many different people. It's probably in so many different ways and within your music and just you by being a person. So I want to encourage you to keep going on. Don't stop. and not just do it for you, but pick up somebody else along the way that may be struggling with the same situations that you are, or don't have a mentor. Mentor somebody that you feel like needs to be mentored. You can be that mentor. Don't sell yourself short based on your shortcomings or what you feel like you don't have, because you may be that person that other person needs. So I want to just thank you for joining the show. And one last thing, if you can give an encouraging word to any artist that may be looking or listening to tonight's show, what would that be? And I'm going to hand that over to Madam Secretary.
Don't give up on your dream, first of all. I know that's cliche, but don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on the process. And quiet as it's kept, I gotta say this because I'm a Christian recording artist. For any young artist that may want to work, want to get something going, you do not have to do R&B music or pop music or whatever it is because there's more money there. If you feel like you want to do Christian music, please do your Christian music and don't let nobody stand in the way, because you may be the person who can break in the industry a way somebody else couldn't. You may be the person that they're just looking for to break in, just like Kanye West was able to jump in the industry, the gospel side, and have the best-selling album and then jump right back out. Well, it doesn't take a Kanye West all the time. There's some kid in their room right now who's cooking, who makes music so good that it's undeniable for either side. So, but their heart is loving God. So that's what they want to do. But if on this now if it's on R&B side, I just tell that person, don't get caught up in what you see other people do. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that stuff. What they're presenting to you is what they polished up. Even myself, I try my best to kind of polish stuff before putting it up. It's not really what it sounded like the 90 times that I sung it before I posted it. You hear the one time, but 90 times I sung it before that, or 1,000 times before that. So just pay attention and just give it your all, and don't let anyone discourage you from the greatness and the greatness that's inside of you, because you can attain it, you can achieve it. It is yours. It is yours. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Go for it. Go for it.
I know that's right. I know that is right. We come to, hold on, let me. Yes, that was a whole DJ on the Beat ministry. I love that. Encourage our young people. All right, so we've come to our segment, and this is called Off the Dome. And this is where I give you a word. You have 10 seconds to sing this word.
Jesus.
With this word either in the title or in the song. You better listen, grab onto that dolphin and let you take you on into the sunset. Okay.
Oh my God. Right. Oh my God. I'm going down.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, no.
It's time. You talking to all the people that you know now. It's time to prove them right.
All right, cool. So I can say anything. I can say anything.
Yeah, once I give you the word, I don't care what genre it is, but this word has to be in the title or in the song. Are you ready, sir?
Oh no, but let's go for it.
All right. Your first word, and I will buzz you if you don't get it within 10 seconds.
Okay.
Free.
I am free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. No longer bound. No more chains holding me. My soul is resting. It's such a blessing. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I'm free. There you go.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, he's in game mode. All right, let's go. Yeah. Game. Yes. All right. Your next word is love.
Love. There's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. There you go.
Oh, you want to go hit that one? That ever since? Okay. All right.
I gotta focus. focus. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose.
Game time. Okay. You up too? Your next word is good.
Good. You are. You've been so good. You are. You've been so good. Yes, you are. You've been so good. Yes, you are. That's one of my original songs I wrote. Some worship song.
I was like, wait, that's not mainstream.
Yeah.
That's not mainstream, but we got you. Okay.
You say anything. Y'all say anything.
I got you.
That's the segment where we start to be like, okay, just because you can sing.
right.
All right, your next word is peace.
My favorite. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my life thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul.
Sing, sir.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you flip it.
That's killing at Dasani water. He's killing at Dasani water. Your next word is you.
You made a way. That's so easy. When my back was against the wall and it looked as if it was over. I want 1 second for real because I know that's gonna put us in worship. Oh no, I'm trying to win. I ain't trying to worship. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win.
That's okay. We're gonna come back to it. You have one more. This is for the win. Okay. It's BIG. Big.
Big. My God is big.
Okay.
Come on. So strong. Yeah.
Sing it. This is the last one. Sing it for real. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What happened?
She ain't like it.
Wait.
Yes. You didn't put your best foot forward.
Listen.
You did the whole game, but I'm gonna give you one last time to really redeem, okay? Because you was halfway singing because you just wanted to win. I need you to sing. If you had a song and it's your heart song on today, I want you to sing it like today. Sing it to somebody that needs to hear it today.
I don't believe in fairy tales. I guess I've outgrown them. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe that there's something bigger than me. 'Cause I've seen it in a hospital room when the doctor said sorry. There's nothing more we can do. Well, it wasn't true. I never seen a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, but I got a promise I can hold in the middle of the struggle. God, if you said it, you'll perform it. Yeah, may not be how I want you to. Come on, God. But here's what I'll do. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. I've tasted your goodness. I trust in your promise. So I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. I've tasted your goodness, yeah. I trust in your promise. So I'm gonna wait on you. So wait on the Lord, yeah. Wait on the Lord, yeah. Because he will renew your strength, yeah. So wait, I say. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Something
Yeah.
happens.
Sir, right then.
Something happens right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Wait.
We don't even need.
Yeah.
Wait, I
let me
need
give
one
it.
more.
I'll give
I
it
need
30 seconds.
wait. Yeah, I need a one more. I'm gonna
Nobody
wait on
say
you.
nothing for 30 seconds.
Jesus.
Wait on the Lord. God, you've been so good. Yeah. Wait on the Lord. Yeah. If he will renew your strength. Let me tell you why I sing this song this way, and it's real churchy, but it's the truth. I'm gonna tell you why I sing this song this way, and it's so churchy, but it's the truth. I remember a story where my daughter was 4 years old. She was in a 2-story window on her bunk bed with her brother. Her brother pushed her jokingly. She was standing in the window about to get down, and she said something to her brother. And her brother was jokingly like pushed her, and she fell out of the window. She fell out of the window, and I got a call. I was home with my wife, home with my family. I got a call saying, you need to get to my house because the ambulance are coming there to get your daughter. I get there to the house. While I'm running to the house, I said, God, I need you to get somebody to pick me up because at the time I didn't have a car. I said, I need you to get somebody to pick me up, and I'll surrender my life to you. From this moment, even if I mess up, even if I struggle, I'm still gonna push forward and surrender myself to you. So somebody stopped at that time and gave me a ride. When I got there was about 8 paramedics working on my daughter. She was crying and screaming. I said, baby, don't cry, I'm here. So skip to that. We get in the ambulance, we go to the hospital. It's about 14 doctors in a room, no exaggeration. It's about 14 doctors in the room, and I start to see it get 13. I start to see it get 12. I start to see it get to 10. I start to see it get to 5 till it gets all the way to 1. And I asked the doctor that's in there, what's going on? And the doctor says, nothing's wrong with your daughter at all. She's perfectly fine. She's perfectly fine. So mind you, so that was a miracle all by itself. So a year later, when my daughter got older and I knew she could really explain, I asked her, I said, baby, what happened when you fell out the window? She said, Daddy, there was a lady in the sky who she had like a little play horse, and she showed it to me so I wouldn't get scared, and she guided me to the ground. She said, Daddy, I never hit the ground. She brought me to the ground. So that's why I sing that song, and I feel that way about that song because I apply that to everything of my life. Even when I get in my own way, even when I mess up things, even when I struggle to trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not to my own understanding, even when I struggle to acknowledge him and seek him first, when I struggle those things, I just go remember that moment right there where my daughter said that it is real. Whether I wanted to doubt, my daughter actually seen an angel, and I know her not to be a liar. She actually seen an angel. So anything in my life that's happening, I gotta believe that there's a spiritual side on the other side who's fixing and working everything out. It may look bad over here right now. It may look bad over here right now, but there's something in the spiritual that's happening. That's why the word says, whatever we release on earth shall be released in heaven. Whatever we bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, because it's a spiritual side to it. And that spiritual side is moving every single day, making everything all right. We just haven't seen it yet because the spiritual side doesn't move in time, and we do. So it's already worked out today. It may be 10 years from now, maybe 5 years, but it's already worked out on the spiritual side. We just got to get there. So that's why we wait on the Lord. Yeah. Wait on the Lord. Yeah. Because he will renew your strength. So wait on, say, wait on the Lord, yeah. Wait on the Lord, yeah. Because he will renew your strength. So wait on, say, I'm gonna wait on you. Oh God, yeah. I'm gonna wait on you. I've tasted your goodness. I trust in your promise. So I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you, Jesus, yeah. I've tasted your goodness. and I trust in your promise. So I'm gonna wait on you. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my lamb, blessed be the name of the Lord. For real, for real. For real, for real.
Everybody on Facebook
Can I
right
just
now
say
in your
I love
home,
my job?
in your homes, on your job. If you replay this, take that moment and see what this was. This was encouragement. We come here and we spotlight independent artists, entrepreneurs, and everyday people. I'm telling you, if you just like you said, if you wait on it, this wasn't even something that we tried. This was organic. This was organic, putting this together. And I believe in divine appointments. God put all of us here together. And hopefully on today, you were encouraged. That was off the dome like no other. You hear me? Like no other. I hope that song encouraged you. Wait on God, wait on the Lord. And I'm out the way. But today we learned, if you didn't learn and hear nothing else, get out your way. Get out your way.
Get out the way.
Thank you so much.
So, fam, we get ready to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Donnelly, if you would
Yes, sir.
tell the people how to reach you, social media, all your platforms, and how they can connect.
Yes, sir. My Snapchat is Songbird911. My Facebook is Donnelly Songbird Smallwood. My Instagram is Donnelly Smallwood. Everything is Donnelly Smallwood. So just go type on whatever one of those platforms, social media platforms, and type in Donnelly Smallwood, and I show up, and I try to use the same picture, me in a sweater with a black shirt, and I got a fitted hat on. I try to use that same picture and everything. So once you come across that picture, you got me. But it's my name on everything, so it can be easier. And my TikTok is Songbird. So I think I said that. Well, my TikTok is Songbird 911. Songbird 911 for my TikTok.
Well, we appreciate everyone that was watching. Listen, if you enjoyed tonight, please like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube. It makes our numbers and all the the things that go behind the scenes. It makes the video do well, and it brings attention to our artists that we are having on here. So we're getting ready to get out of here, but like we always end the show, listen, if you need your makeup done, your lashes did, you need your hair done, you need you need to be fitted right, get with your girl, Madam Secretary. She will hook you up and take care of you. If you need your administration work done, if you need somebody to sing at your bar mitzvah, your wedding, get with your girl Takara. And if you need a dope song, I don't have my sign, y'all, but y'all know, go back and watch our other show. It's always there. Get with your boy Titus Glenn. I will be happy to produce a song for you, write a song for you, and just make it do what it do. So y'all, that is our show. Don't forget to check out Lyric Talk on this Friday, where we are. Listen, if you have never watched Lyric Talk just to get a synopsis on lyrics, that's the show you want to watch. So y'all, we are out. I think that's it.
Yeah, they gotta download. They got to go download.
They gotta go download
the single.
Go download the single. My co-host always keep me tight.
Go download the single.
Go download Titus Glenn, New Beginning. Go to www.titusglenn.com. Go download the single that is literally changing my life every day. This is the song that I continue to have to stand on.
Amen. It's a fire song too.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. So that is our show. And I think, do we have any more church announcements before we log
Yes,
off?
we do. If you're interested in writing music, writing anything, a poetry, poem, please visit us Monday nights with Pen and Heart. At what time? What time we do that, y'all?
8:30 Central Standard Time. 8:30 Central Standard Time. Pen and Heart writing session. Yes.
I'm gonna say this and I'll be done. We are taking over the weekdays. We got Pen and Heart on Monday nights. We got Letters to Madam on Tuesday. We got TT&T on Wednesday. Thursday, any special show we may have, maybe on Thursday. And Friday, we have Lyric Talk. Won't he do it, though? That's all I'm going to say. Won't he do it? Yes, if you have not seen us on these shows, please understand these shows have been powerful. They've been blessing me. They've been a form of therapy. You guys come out. We'll on TT&T, we have artists like Donnelly, you hear me? Don, I want to say Donnelly because I keep thinking about Nelly when I seen it. I
Go
know you
for it.
said Gerard.
Go for it. Say
But
whatever.
yes,
It's cool.
Mr. D. Smallwood. I love that
Yeah.
Songbird 911
Yeah.
because that story was definitely inspirational.
Yeah.
And the story behind it. I
Yeah.
love. There's some texture behind it. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys, and we out.